Welcome to day one of our 10-day fall back into yoga challenge. Thank you for tuning in. As you can see, I got my Hocus Pocus shirt on. I am ready for fall. Here in the Midwest, it is already feeling cold, but anyways, a couple questions I saw online that I want to answer for you guys is one is you can do yoga any time of the day. If you need to do yoga between your baby's naps or before or after work, go right ahead. All we ask is that you do yoga for 10 days straight. And of course, play some of the games. The games are going to be open all the way until October 9th. So you got plenty of time to play them. Even if it's sometimes, like me, I'll be laying in bed like with the phone. If that's when the time you have to play the games, no problem. If you have to yoga at night or morning, no problem. Just want you to get out there and do 10 days solid of yoga for our challenge. So this is going to be, our first one is let's do yoga witches. So let's go ahead and begin. Get everything situated real quick. Sorry about that, I don't have my techie girl here. So we're gonna go ahead and start at the front of our mats. Feet are gonna be hip width apart. I'm gonna inhale, hands to the sky, and exhale down. Inhaling, hands up, and exhale down. Inhaling, feeling the breath go through the body. And exhaling out. Warming the body up for the workout to begin. One more here. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And we're going to go ahead and inhale, hands to the sky, and exhale. We're going to sit like chair pose. So hands up to the sky and exhale, sit. If you're working on your shoulders today, you can simply bend your arms. Inhale and exhaling, sitting in your chair pose. When you're sitting in your chair pose, it's like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. And exhaling, warming up those legs, building heat. And inhaling and exhaling. Okay. We're going to go ahead. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding all the way over. And in this one, we're going to go ahead and relax our shoulders. And we're going to nod yes, nodding no, releasing any built-up tension that you may have in your shoulders today. Now we're going to take our hands to the mat and step down into downward dog. You may choose to pedal your feet today for an extra stretch in your calves. Inhaling and exhaling. So we're going to take our favorite foot to the air and swing it forward. If you need extra assistance, simply grab your leg and bring it forward. We're going to take our back foot and you're going to make it flat. So my front foot is facing forward and my back foot is flat. We're going to come up for warrior one. Chest is going to be lifted, core is engaged. And inhaling and exhaling. Okay. Go ahead and come back down. Take your back foot, make it straight to downward dog. And we're going to do that for the other side. Take your opposite foot to the sky and swing it forward. Again, go ahead and grab it if you need extra assistance. So we're in the lunge position and you're going to take your back foot, make it flat, and you're going to come up for warrior one. Chest is lifted, shoulders away from ears. Inhaling and exhaling. gonna come back down into that lunge position. So from here, we're gonna just go ahead and step it in. Inhaling, hands to the sky. You're gonna come to the center of your mat. So we're gonna just work on our legs a little bit. So first thing we're gonna do, don't worry, during this sequence, I will definitely show you some modifications. You're just gonna take your favorite leg, lift it up and down. Inhaling and exhaling. Taking a moment to engage our core, lift our chest, and relax our shoulders. This is that moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Alrighty. Now we're going to take that foot, and now we're going to give you some options. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take it over your knee. So here's my kneecap. Make sure it's above it because we don't want to injure ourselves today. And then you're going to sit. Okay, if this is too much for you today, no problem. You're simply just going to take your foot from flat to on your feet, on your toes. Not tippy toes, but just on them. And you're simply going to sit back. You should still feel a lot of tension in your opposite leg. That's the goal here. We're working this leg, feeling some burn. Okay? Inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and come up. Now, if you want to take a break, you can go ahead and go flat. Not a problem. But if you would like a more workout, we're going to keep it up. We're still only balancing, putting a lot of weight on this leg. And then you're going to take it and you're going to push it back. And from this position, you can put your hands here. You can choose here. And if this is too much for you, no problem. You're just going to go from here and step it back. This is your workout. There's no competition, no judgment. We simply just ask you to be present in the moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe out that pain. And come up. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and do the opposite leg. Give it a break. Whew. Feels good. Taking a moment to engage our core, lift our chest, and relax those shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, now on this one, I'll simply just do the modifications for you guys to see. So everyone else, if you would like to do regular, make sure it's above your knee and that you're sitting back. For the modifications, we're simply on our toes, still sitting back. But make sure our spine is still straight in a line. Inhaling and exhaling. Balancing. Sometimes I find that if you look at something on the floor that's not moving, a piece of your rug, a speck, it helps with your balance. And come up. Same thing, we want all the weight still on this leg, so you have it come up. And now you're going to shoot your leg back. You can choose this, your arms here, here. But for the modification, you're simply just bringing your foot back. But you're on your tippy toes because you want this, all of the weight on this leg. Inhaling and exhaling. You can come up for a little bit and then come back down. This is your workout. There's no judgment, no expectations. Simply just ask you to be present in the moment. And release. Great job. So go ahead and inhale. Hands to the sky. And exhale. Woo. We'll go ahead. Okay. Inhale again. And exhale. And we're going to go ahead, come to the front of our mat. Inhale. Forward fold all the way down. Stepping back to downward dog. We'll stretch. Give our legs a nice stretch. Now we're going to come down on all fours. And from all fours, we're going to do cat-cow. So we're going to have our palms to the earth. And we're going to inhale, round our back, bring our chest in. And exhale, push it out. Chest to the earth. Inhale, round it back. Navel in. Exhale, push it out. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Creating movement, building heat in the body, and living an active lifestyle. Inhaling in, exhaling out. One more here. Inhale in, and exhale out. So you're going to take, now we're going to stay in this position. We're going to make sure our core stays engaged. And you're going to take your favorite leg and you're going to shoot it out. Like there's a wall there. Like you're putting it, and your toes are going to be facing to the earth. And you're going to take your opposite hand and you're going to point it out. If you need modifications, no problem. Just place your hand here. Core stays engaged. And we're exhaling and inhaling. And release. And we'll do the opposite leg. Take your leg, shoot it out. Like there's an imaginary wall. Toes are to the earth. The opposite hand out. Inhaling and exhaling. And release. We're going to come all the way down to child's pose.
Up to 1 gigabit and beyond. Revolutionize your business with MediaCom.
We're in. This is a nice center. And then we come down to center. Inhaling and exhaling in child's pose. Before we get too comfortable, we're going to come up onto our legs. So we're sitting on our legs. We're going to stretch out the top of our bodies a little bit here. So I'm going to show you guys because I don't have my techie girl here to walk the phone around. So you're going to take your favorite hand to the sky and put it behind you. And then you're going to take your other hand to meet. So you can choose, it's going to look like this behind my back. Now, if this is too much, this is not a problem. This is time to grab a prop. Today, you can grab a yoga block normally, but for our witches do yoga, we're grabbing a skull. And you grab the block or the skull today, and that will be a modification. So you're still getting a nice stretch in your arm and your shoulders without having to hurt yourself or overstretch yourself. And our chest is lifted during this pose. And inhaling and exhaling. And release. We're going to do the other side. Take your other hand to the sky, bend it behind your back, and meet it. Chest is lifted. Inhale. And release. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and roll your feet out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Place your hands on the mat. And you're going to pretend like there is a string holding your head straight up. So your spine is nice and tall. And you're just going to wiggle your feet. You can do them in circles. You can just wiggle your toes. You do whatever, but all you move during this entire pose is just your toes. We're calling this the zombie pose. That's it. Inhaling and exhaling. And moving nothing but your toes, just to be aware of them. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now from this position, you're just going to roll back vertebrae by vertebrae. From this, and then now that we're on our backs, we're going to go ahead and take your favorite leg, grab it, and bring it towards you. Just for a nice stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Good stretch. And release, and do that with the opposite leg. Bring it towards you. Couple breaths, holding it. Inhaling and exhaling. And release. So now you're gonna have a block, or for this I have my skull. I'm gonna place it by my legs for a prop. So if you can't, so you're gonna take, we're gonna do a supine twist. So you're gonna take your left, for me, I'm taking my left hand out, and I'm gonna take my legs and I'm gonna rock them to the right. And I'm gonna look to the right, so I'm gonna look opposite. Now if this is, and you're gonna go down as far as you can, but your shoulders need to stay on the earth. If this is too much for you today, no problem. You're gonna take your block, or for me, I'm taking my skull, and I'm placing my legs on there. I'm still getting a nice stretch while keeping my shoulder blades to the earth. Inhaling and exhaling. And then come up. And now you're going to take the opposite. So my right hand is going to go out and pull my legs to the left and turn to the left while keeping my shoulder blades to the earth. Inhaling and exhaling, creating movement. And come back up. We're going to go ahead and rolling our feet out in front of us. You're going to take the palms of your hands. You're going to be facing the sky. At this time, you can choose to get a blanket. You can close your eyes or keep them open. We simply just ask you to be present in the moment. This is called corpse pose, so it's perfect for our witches yoga today. I ask you to leave all worries to the mat. Bills, kids, everything placed to the mat just for this moment. Let it all go and be present in the moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling your breath go through the body. You may choose to take your thumb and simply glide it across each fingertip slowly. Think about how that feels, that sensation. In yoga, there's no expectations, no judgment, and no competition. We simply just ask you to be present in the moment. When you're ready, come on up. Slowly come up. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on my video today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And best of all, you guys have completed day 1 of your yoga challenge. I am so proud of you. Jill's gonna post a video tomorrow. It's gonna be so great. We thank you guys for tuning in and doing this challenge with us. So 1 day down, ladies and gentlemen, and 9 more to